I don't see it yet.
It should pop up in just a second. I'll do it again.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And
Probably
he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
I ain't there you go. There you go.
I close your stuff out too, so you don't say I keep it.
That one complete. It's tanked down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give, Singletary right side. Takes it to about the 37.
What a ball, bro.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
I got to play for every down.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
He came back to it. He came back to it.
He came all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Big Derek Brown making the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Singletary again.
There's two back there. You
maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now here's Stroud.
Yeah.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but
watch how I cover all this stuff.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th.
Appreciate it,
on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This now a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
I don't know why he
get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. 4th down, Young. And they'll get this one past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, Young. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
They played.
There's a lot that went into why they made it in their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Young. He's got Mingo. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Return on game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Return on something.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
I mean, because
this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Right back to Singletary on second down.
There we go.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run on first down with Singletary. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Following the interception, Young.
See, it opens it up every time. You just gotta get the
stuff right. Overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man. That is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
That's the whole thing about that.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot.
I hope it works. I hope this play works.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Young now. Pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
Man.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. He will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
It's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone. That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And it's a big advantage of it when the other direction. Excellent blocking and picked up a touchdown.
His team too fast, bro. They ain't got no good kicker. They would have been. His game too fast. Also used to kicking with, what's his name? He got
so they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
He's like, you weren't supposed to be losing. You playing with a playoff caliber team.
To the 22.
It's a playoff caliber team. They could be better. They would be missing pieces. They don't missing pieces.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work too.
There he goes, left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I thought about it.
Consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. They run here with Singletary.
Got a ball.
Not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Who's that song? Put me that song real quick, boy.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Stroud out of the gun here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
3rd and goal, Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 4th down, pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
With as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield.
Man, I try to hit him. Oh.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled it by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you described, an interception. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is real.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
You find listen for the one. I guess those guys
and this one is no good. And that will keep this a 12-point game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd down and 3. Young. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
You're not playing bad.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still runs it in. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. It'll be Young again. That's caught by Mingo right side. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Young to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
But plain
I
and
can't
simple,
throw certain
that's the
stuff because I
second
don't
time
know if you
today
can make
that
them
he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. First down, Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's...
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance. They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced incompletion on first down.
To throw on second down is Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
No, we seen it. We was watching it.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They'll run with Sanders. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On play action, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen laying himself out in the end zone. His guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
I mean, I want to be sure.
On the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now
So you probably gonna have your excuses by winning.
To kick it off. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, then you got this shit.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
You said what they did?
The Texans.
I said you can hear it through your background, huh?
So this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
I need to see what to do.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll get 3 as the drive
Really
continues.
I got 11 views on Call of Duty.
On the handoff,
That was 5 hours ago. That bitch got 13 views.
able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard
That bitch shut up, ain't no way.
41 yards rushing for him now.
Yeah, we need to be playing some more Call of Duty, y'all.
Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to
I
call
know,
it.
that bitch got 11 views, bro.
That
And then when we get our ass fucked
The
up.
46, here's 2nd down and 3.
They probably talking
Back
shit.
to throw, here's Stroud. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's got his target. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pierce.
We just need to stop it.
Is in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him in all of the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
I would too.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game.
I know I have to, but I'm trying to get him
down.
Let me try this one.
Here is Young. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I think he just got that. He just got that little snap to that wrist, bro. That don't have, bro. So that ball get there, and it's like, bro, yeah,
So
he might have put
1st
a
and
pick
10 now from the 30. It's Young off play action. Again, that's Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Another run here with Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Young to throw it. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's Young on 1st down. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Thomas. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. A play fake. Now Young. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A give up the middle, Hubbard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are right back in this football game. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 2nd and 10, here's Stroud. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Henry Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And he's brought down. Can't do.
That's game. I figured you were going to either clear or you were going to just try to can. Yo.